know what's up.
Yo, Trump is laying the law down here in D.C. Listen to this Twitter video here. This happened in DuPont Circle. Let's take a listen.
Y'all, I'm sitting in the park, right? Washington, D.C. I'm in Logan Circle right now. Dude next to me comes sit down. He pulls out a little dispensary, one of those like tubes that the joints come in, the pre-rolls. He starts smoking the joint. I'm like, whatever, sitting here writing. All of a sudden, 3 cops pull up. These are the 3 cops, park police. I've never seen them here before in my life. This guy says we're here all the time. Gay ass. They arrested this man, handcuffed him, said smoking is illegal in the park now. I see people smoke in this park every single day. They pulled him into this unmarked vehicle, took all of his belongings. They're in plain clothes. It looks like they got their fucking vest off of Shein or something. I'm dead confused right now. What the fuck, y'all? And this isn't some ice shit or anything. This is literally just for smoking. Are you kidding? Like, what is this car? I'm dead confused. Look at them. Park police.
What she's confused about here is that this is a federal park. A couple weeks back, we did a live stream, and people were talking about a stabbing at this park, which is federal. Trump had closed the park. Muriel Bowser opened it up in defiance of Trump, and there was a stabbing subsequently. And so Trump is allowed to enforce the law at this park. Weed smoking is illegal federally, so they arrested these guys, and that is what is explained here in the article here. For arresting in D.C. for public weed consumption, open containers. You may be able to see them here.
Arrests in D.C. by U.S. Park Police causing outrage and confusion tonight. They happen in DuPont Circle as well as Logan Circle. Videos spreading quickly all over social media. About to have Toma Bash live with the.
So to give you like some context here, these are 2 parks in very affluent neighborhoods in D.C. The people that were smoking probably don't live anywhere near these parks.
Kenneth, 4 people were arrested in Logan Circle and DuPont Circle. U.S. Park Police telling us it was related to President Trump's executive order to make D.C. safe and beautiful again. Here's what people we spoke to and a witness here had to say about it.
Most of the white people sitting in a bench, blanket drinking wine. Why you arresting black people here with white?
See, again, I tell you, none of these black people live in. This is a very affluent neighborhood.
Container.
Logan Circle's always safe. Like, no one feels threatened by any issues. People would have reported them, so I don't think there's been any problems.
We live in the same world, so...
It's amazing. Again, there was like a multiple mass stabbing in this park during Pride weekend. It was by blacks. Blacks don't live anywhere near here. And then they say, well, the park is safe. There are robberies. There have been murders.
We need to make it harder for each of us. It's simple.
So 3 people were charged with having
You see the guy being arrested right here.
an open container, one for smoking marijuana. These photos of what happened taken by the Instagram account She Sees DC. She said the group who was arrested was peaceful all night. This was around 6:45 on Tuesday. People online saying it seemed like the family arrested was targeted.
Of course, they were targeted. Like, let's be honest. I guarantee you, the people that live in this neighborhood could give a damn 2 fucks. They happy that these people are not there anymore. 6:45 p.m. is these people are getting off work, living in the neighborhood. They're walking through the park. They're smelling weed, smoke. They're seeing foreigners to their neighborhood, people that don't live anywhere around in the parks that they pay for. These people, wherever they live, they have parks in their neighborhoods. I have a park directly behind me. I want to go smoke. I can go smoke in that park. No one's going to say anything.
Still had an active warrant for burglary. The Make DC...
And there it is again, active warrant for burglary, and I guarantee you she was not burglarizing in the ghetto. She was probably burglarizing in the neighborhood over here where she shouldn't be. Look at the people. Look at this park. Look at the people. Do you think they want to walk around people smoking weed in the park? DuPont Circle, no less, where they have farmers markets there.
Safe and beautiful executive order was signed by President Trump on March 28th. Since then, U.S. Park Police telling me they have arrested 468 people on a variety of charges, anything from open containers.
Look at that black right there. Again, I promise you, these blacks would be begging and pleading if you force them to go to the parks in their own neighborhood. Come smoke weed around me, John Gall. You can smoke weed over here.
Drugs, illegal guns, stolen cars. Groups like the ACLU and Legal Defense Fund have said the EO does not advance public safety, but instead encroaches on local governmental affairs. Here's criminal law expert Dante Mills.
Look at the LGBT flag in the background, in the backdrop here. I mean, this is what kind of neighborhood? Look at it. Look at this house, this building. This is an expensive neighborhood. This is DuPont Circle, Logan Circle.
In this particular case, it is federal land, so they do have the ability to listen to the president. But again, we're in a situation where if you're looking for something, you can find it. Any federal judge would be pissed if they have to deal with an individual marijuana use.
So the nigga don't want them to be held to account. There it is. And again, the people that live in this neighborhood don't have a problem with this enforcement. They're not sitting in the bar smoking weed. It's the blacks that are coming from outlying areas doing this.
Case on their docket. It's a waste of time, right? That's not what the target of federal
Arresting me was a waste of time, bro. You ain't talk about that. I had my scooter on the sidewalk. They arrested me.
investigation should be.
Under the Make DC Safe and Beautiful Again executive order, President Trump ordered crimes, drugs, homeless encampments, even metro fare evasions. Kenneth?
All right, Homa, thank you.
So Trump is trying to make the city nicer, and the locals are saying no. In this same park here, DC stabbing, DuPont Circle, you'll see that the park has not always been safe there. You'll see that the park has not always been safe here. Man shot in DuPont Circle and 2 teens stabbed.
Begin with a breaking news alert.
It was really scary, actually. It's kind of like you don't know what's going on, and you kind of don't hear what's going on until after. You kind of just see everybody's running, and you got to get out the way pretty fast. So it's like, it was pretty scary.
Terrifying moments in D.C. right as a massive World Pride Parade was just wrapping up. Good evening, I'm Carl Willis. We are staying on top of breaking news tonight. 2 people were stabbed and another person shot moments apart in DuPont Circle near the Pride events. Now, 7 News caught the chaotic moments immediately after on camera. Take a look. In that video, you can hear people screaming as a large group of people runs from the scene right around DuPont Circle. 7 News' Liana Golden is live there tonight. And Liana, take us through what happened out there.
Carl, it has been such a long night here in DuPont Circle. We were actually just around the corner at the World Pride Parade when we got wind that there was a double crime scene happening here. So right now you can actually see the park is still closed off as detectives work this scene here. What we're learning is that there was a fight here around 7 o'clock between a group of young people, a group of juveniles, and then after that fight, 2 young men were transported to the hospital with stab wounds. Police say they were conscious and breathing. And then within the hour, we're learning that there was a shooting here. So you're watching video of people running away from the scene here. It was absolutely chaotic. Hundreds of people, you can imagine, scattered around DuPont Circle, around the entire area. A lot of people hanging out for Pride, and suddenly they hear gunshots and they're running away. We're learning that one person was transported, again, conscious and breathing. He was shot in the foot, is what police said. So really just a scary, chaotic night as people were running from that scene. Take a listen.
We heard like big boom, and that's when everybody started running, and you kind of heard the gunshots, and when we was in the circle earlier, you kind of heard it, and everybody started running, and that's kind of when they just closed down the whole circle and everything. So it was like they put the crime scene tape up and everything.
Now, Trump had initially closed his park, as I mentioned earlier. In defiance of him, the mayor reopened the park.
Ha! So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I gotta run. But for real, we had to stay safe, and my boyfriend told me to stand still, so I'm good.
And thankfully, yes, they are good. They were 2 of hundreds running away from this chaotic.
And that's the park that the man earlier that you saw. Oh, this is a safe park, very safe. Why are you arresting the blacks? It's very safe. It's just truly amazing, truly amazing. Here we are. One of the interesting things, and this is a real estate related topic here.
No human being, no living animal should be able to live like this.
Now at 5:30, residents take us inside their apartments, which they say are infested with rodents. And WGN's Dana Rebick is showing us what they are facing and who they're asking for help.
On the corner of East 80th and Drexel in Grand Crossing, a family in an apartment on the second floor living in fear.
When I tell you that my anxiety is high right now, it is very high. Like, I'm ready to